Hi, second grade. This week we're going to be talking about online safety and digital citizenship. I'd like to first introduce you to the digital citizens. They are some characters that'll teach us about being safe online. These are the digital citizens from Common Sense Education. Let me introduce you to each of them now. The green one is Arms. See his really long arms? Arms reminds us to use our arms when we're online to balance our time. Next, we have the yellow one, Guts. Guts reminds us to listen to your gut to stay safe online. Here is the orange one, Feet. Feet reminds us to use your feet carefully when leaving tracks online. The purple one is Legs. Legs reminds us to use your legs to stand up to bullies online. The pink one is Heart. Heart reminds us to use your heart to be kind and respectful online. And finally, the blue one is Head. Head reminds us to use your head to ask questions about what you see online. Each of these characters represents one of the 6 digital citizenship topics that are discussed on Common Sense Education. All right, second grade, we're going to be talking about digital citizenship, like I said, and we're going to take a pledge about that as well. Let's start by thinking how we can be good digital citizens. Have you ever made a promise to your family to be safe and responsible? Think about what that promise was. Maybe you made a promise to look both ways before crossing the street, or to look after a younger sibling while you were playing on the playground, or to do your homework every night, or to only visit websites that were just right for you. Those are a lot of great promises that show how you can be safe and responsible. And as you can see from the examples I mentioned, a promise doesn't have to be something you specifically say to someone as long as it's something that you commit to doing. And another word for a promise is a pledge. So what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be making a pledge, a promise. We're going to listen to a song about a group of characters who pledge to travel safely when they go online. They are the digital citizens that I introduced you to, and you can see them pictured right here. See how their hands are up ready to make a promise or a pledge? A digital citizen is someone who uses technology safely and responsibly. And I think once you watch this video, you'll be able to agree that this is something that you definitely want to make a promise to your family and to me that you will be safe and responsible online. We're going to watch the song now, and there's some motions that you can do on the chorus. Watch me and learn the motions. Okay, guys, here are the motions for the song. The chorus is a part that repeats over and over. We're going to do it slow to start, but it goes really fast in the actual song. So it starts with, if you want to see the world, and we're going to put our binoculars up. You don't always need a plane. We'll put our wings to the side for a plane. A giant yellow school bus. We're going to roll the wheels of the school bus. Or a noisy train. We'll pull the whistle. You just need the internet and something with a screen. We'll just make a square with our hands here. Okay, so that's the chorus that has the motion parts, and then it'll have lots of different words after that. So let's try that part together. If you want to see the world, you don't always need a plane, a giant yellow school bus, or a noisy train. You just need the internet and something with a screen. Good. Now, for the actual song, it goes really fast. So let's try it again one more time. We're going to pick it up. Ready? If you want to see the world, you don't always need a plane, a giant yellow school bus, or a noisy train. You just need the internet and something with a screen. That was fast, wasn't it? If you don't do it with the song, that's okay. It's just for fun. I just wanted to include that for you because it's kind of cool. All right. When you watch the song, pay really careful attention to the words so that you're listening to all the safety rules for going online.
We, the digital citizens, with our hands up in the air, pledge to travel safely when we click from here to there. If you want to see the world, you don't always need a plane, a giant yellow school bus, or a noisy train. You just need the internet and something with a screen to see a different country or a pretty ocean scene. If you've ever seen a sloth or a pick of Auntie Sue, just go online and check them out. Remember what to do. Always ask a grown-up before you go online. It's good to set a limit and keep track of your time. That's right. Keep your info private, like your name and your address. And always find a grown-up if you're scared or you're stressed. If you want to see the world, you don't always need a plane, a giant yellow school bus, or a noisy train. You just need the internet and something with a screen to play an awesome puzzle game or watch a soccer team. So go online and check them out. Remember what to do, to do, to do, to do. Always pause and think when visiting a site. Only talk to friends you know and never start a fight. Okay. It's fun to have a screen to laugh and play with friends, but if it's nice, go outside and find the rainbow's end. If you want to see the world, you don't always need a plane, a giant yellow school bus, or a noisy train. You just need the internet and something with a screen to be a part of something great, whatever you can dream. Remember that you took this pledge to be your best online. So stick with the Dig Citizens, and together, you will shine.
Now we're going to talk about some of the things we learned from the video. Why is it important to get permission before going online? It's important to get permission from a grown-up, like a teacher or a parent, before you go online so that they can know what you're doing. There are a lot of places to visit on the internet, and it's important to ask permission so that they can suggest places that are just right for you. Why is it a good idea to set a timer when using technology? It's a good idea to set a time limit before you go online so that you don't spend too much time on electronics and miss out on other important things like being active, spending time with your family, finishing homework, or getting enough sleep. Why shouldn't you share your username or password with other people? You shouldn't share your username and password with friends or strangers. Those things are considered private information. Other people could log on and pretend to be you if they know your info. You can only share your username and password with your trusted grown-ups, teacher for school usernames and passwords, and parent for home usernames and passwords. It's their job to keep you safe. Don't share it with anybody else. Why should you only talk to people you know online? It's important not to talk to strangers online because they could be pretending to be someone they're not, and you could get yourself in an unsafe situation. In real life, most people are good people, and online, most people are good people. But some people are trying to be tricky with kids, and it's harder to tell online if somebody is who they say they are or not. So only talk to people you've met face to face or that your parents give you permission to talk to. Can you agree to take the Digital Citizenship Pledge and be safe online? We are now going to take a quiz in Canvas to show that you learned how to be a good digital citizen. After the quiz, raise your hand and your teacher will give you a pause and think moment worksheet. On the worksheet, you will draw a picture to show how you will be a good digital citizen, and you'll write about what you will do to be a good digital citizen.